All right there, folks. Figured this time I'll just start you with kind of where the battle starts. The title here is a little strange. What did I walk into? But it's the Battle of Mexico, Missouri. Um, this is one I forgot to talk about at the end of the last video. I said, I don't know where the next battle is going to come from. But I actually forgot that I sent Sterling Price out to attack this army of Minnesota that was hanging out in Missouri. Previously beat them, but they didn't really retreat that far, and so they're still kind of around. And the other army that could have reinforced them weren't really they were too far away. So anyways, it didn't matter. That's how we got to here, but we are on a defending map. It's a pretty decent position. I mean, we had the original deployment, we had nighttime come, so the next morning give us some time to build some of the parapets, the trenches, or the breastworks and all the rest. We have this big high mountain behind us. We have several creeks, streams that kind of break up the attack, and there are several fords. So this is kind of a strong point battle. Yeah, and so that's where things stand. It looks like it took the Union a little while to get moving. I pulled my cav back. Maybe I shouldn't have pulled it all back, because I'd like to see what they do with the rest of their army. They did have at least one battalion, artillery battalion, coming down this road. I don't know if it stopped and changed direction or what its deal is, but that is something that is kind of lurking in the background. There is, I mean, this is a very strong position, the ford, and then there's a stone wall on the backside. And as you can see, I've set up some arty there to greet whoever waltzes over. I don't know how there were still units with mixed muskets. I've said this in several videos. I feel like I've gone through and upgraded everyone, and I haven't recruited any new units or anything like that, because I'm waiting for the economy to catch up with some of the spending that I've undertaken, and also because I think a recent patch kind of messed with the arms inventory, and so there wasn't as much available as I thought there would be. Anyways, we're here now. That battery's probably not doing much there. They're doing something there. But we have our skirmishers engaged with, well, some of our skirmishers have engaged with. Then McBride's division broke because I think it was just barely out of the circle. They didn't look out of the circle to me, but clearly I was not right. When it switched from one day to the next, so they're not able to participate in the battle. They did stop running away. They rallied on Sterling Price before. So this is Gilsa's division. Yeah, and that's, I guess, why I can't see Price until I zoom way out and I can see his name there, because they just keep following Price around. And again, I don't know if that's because it's something I did or it's just because that's where they rallied. But whatever the case is, we're out and we're skirmishing. What is this? Okay. Right, Pickett's guys were actually a little nervous at the beginning. They seem to have calmed down. Sibley's firing. Lane is firing. Okay. firing. Who am I missing? It's supposed to be 5. But, oh, that's right. Wilcox is the one that's being moved up. Well, if they're cav routes, it's nice to know that it doesn't just happen to me, as it did in a previous battle. These guys have gone stable. I don't know how it's going to work, though, if they try to fall back to a parent unit that is rallied. Whatever the case is. Sure, we'll just tell everyone to rally. I did come in with a slight numerical advantage. I think it was slight. And the fact that we're defending, we're in a decent position. I was thinking about complimenting the AI, be like, so far there's nothing disastrous. I mean, again, using the cavalry to kind of lead instead of the artillery was a good idea. Having that lone artillery battalion that last I saw was somewhere up around Simon, it's not a great idea. Because I had cavalry, but the cavalry had already been ordered back. It was a huge order delay thing. This is why I thought maybe I should keep some cavalry down here. Because I don't know if they're going to try to take that forward. That's something I'd like to know, and the more I think about it, the more I kind of want to just start swinging my cavalry down here. Man, some of these units do not want to get rid of their scouts. All right. You're moving. Let's see. Slack. Guess you're moving. Somewhere around here, there's a 3rd Ninja Cavalry Brigade that, I don't know what's wrong with my eyes, but I am not seeing. Oh, it is Greg. All right, that's all better. Clark's detachment is kind of just randomly pulling back. I'm not too sure what that's about. I do not know what these guys are doing. They just keep running forward and falling back. Let's see if I can give them a movement order. I think they should come down here. These guys, if they're kind of uber short range, can probably just move up there. Alright, they'll camp that. We're going to slide another brigade over there. Move them up there. Get our division commander closer to the men. We'll see what they do. I don't know if that's going to block the artillery or not. Yeah, my casualties have been kind of unusually heavy for what I thought we'd be taking on this map. They have infantry with better range. Well, they have reboard muskets, which will be better than mixed muskets. So they get moved back. These guys are sliding up. Let's believe I started with 5. McBride kind of phantom routed for whatever reason. So I'm down to 4. So I guess that is right. It's a lot of... Landfield's fine. Keep moving. Keep moving. These guys gotta get on that wall. Not sure what happened to their artillery up here. Oh, it's moving. That's what it is. It is ever so slightly moving. I thought it was just abandoned in the field. Alright, we're getting into a bit of a traffic jam here. Oh boy. What is going on here? That's not where they were supposed to be. What? I don't know what's going on here. Bit odd. Now it kind of looks like we got cavalry. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe again, maybe it's all me, but it doesn't look quite right. Hot Shit also has mixed muskets. It's so odd. Okay. They're on the wall. Though, for some reason, not quite able to fire. Alright. Allegedly, they're able to fire now. We'll see. Alright, these guys are starting to take casualties. I am getting... What? I did put them on the flank, but not that much of a flank. Alright, let's try to get those guys back. I don't know, I'm thinking about sending all 4 of these detachments up to just pick on their arty. I don't think they're going to do that much, but they're not doing anything right now. So. We don't really want to do that. Move them up, move them up. Okay, Greg's here. I was kind of hoping that they would commit more fully to that attack, and they're not obliging me. It's still 2-to-1 casualties in our favor. Again, given the terrain, it's not really that impressive. Clark, this guy's on the stone wall here. Mixed and mixed. All right. So these guys have reboard. I could actually probably swap them out at some point in the near future. Alright. Can't keep these guys here forever because they're just going to get shot. Alright, and now they're kind of just dispersing to do whatever. I don't know what they're doing. I was going to say, I don't know what these guys are waiting for here. It's probably as good as it's going to get. Price moved up a little bit. All right. Now there's some movement over there. Oh no, you should be firing. I don't know what you guys are doing here. Alright, we'll do that. I can't say I'm surprised those skirmishers routed, but yeah. This is probably gonna hurt a lot. Oh no. Turn on them. Don't know what they're doing. They really need to take out that artillery there. Alright. Rather than leaving all my cavalry out to dry, we'll at least throw in some infantry behind them. Try to assist. Alright, well, overall they're going to be retreating. That's great. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, they're going to get wrecked, but hey, they did knock out 2 out of those 3 batteries so far, at the cost of 1 and probably a second unit of detachments. If you got to do it, it's probably the way to do it. Alright. Face them and shoot them. Have those guys follow up. Where did Price? There's Price. No, why aren't we? Why aren't we moving? First battery surrenders. It's kind of odd. Not sure why they did, but others didn't. I mean, we didn't have a kind of full surround on them or anything like that. But it was a positive result, so I'll take it. Alright, these guys are percent. These guys are broken, but kind of just hanging out there. For mounted, well, for cavalry, they seem to be moving really slow. I don't know if I do too many of these close-ups. I don't really pay attention to too much of what I'm doing when I'm doing it. Now they kind of look like they're in charge formation. That unit's in trouble. Alright, we'll have them charge them. Alright, we can't let them fall back outside of our cavalry shooting range. Not that it would do them much good anyways, because of what they're falling back into, but okay, they're moving up. Alright, we'll have these guys mount up. Maybe go get them. All right, we are just about out of time on the timer here. How do we do? Well, the ratio got much better. That's all I can say. 6-1, right? And I did not get all my cavalry killed, so... Or maybe that's what happens when you don't get all your cavalry killed. I don't know. All right. We took 80 killed. They took 457 killed. Again, I really doubt we captured 960 guns. Unless by guns now they mean something other than cannon. Kind of hope not. Again, we know about that. But this is where the battle took place. Sallied out of Missouri. Got the win. We should be able to get supplies because we're going to get this now that they've been defeated. And also, a lot of this was Union stuff before, but it's now reverted, so. I did not realize Leavenworth, Kansas was such a high. I actually don't know what these numbers mean. I really don't. Anyways, that's that. I think I showed you at the end of the last video. These armies are starting to creep into Louisville. There are actually two big Union armies here. Like, this is not a great situation. Although the Army of New York is kind of fallen off. If they were closer, I'd be much more concerned than I am. But I'm still a little concerned. Chase out here is still working on that supply depot to kind of get us from Evansville to St. Louis without starving and losing a whole bunch of men. But I think once he's done with that, I think I might leave St. Louis empty and make a quick run out to try to take these. Yeah, it's risky, especially since there's no supply. But I don't know when else I'm going to get an opportunity to do this. This is the Department of the West that could have supported the Army of Minnesota. Chose not to. Florida State Militia might be able to move into St. Louis. I think more likely we're going to need them to link up with these two armies here in Louisville. But anyways, that's where it is. Hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to bringing you another one hopefully soon.